Now, put this away. And let's begin the review. Now, when I was in a game store the other day, I thought I had bought Deception 4 Blood Ties for the PS4, but in fact, what ended up happening is I actually got the other game, Deception 4 Nightmare Princess. Now, there's a little bit of difference. You can still do the Deception 4 storyline from the Deception Blood Ties game on PS Vita, but things are a little different. In Deception 4 Nightmare Princess, we are actually playing as Lagrena and Verguera, and both of the daughters of the devil who are basically fighting to resurrect him. Now, the character from Blood Ties, she's got a little bit one up over the Nightmare Princess by attracting people into her castle and executing them in a brutal fashion. And this is a very tiny cartridge, but for all intents and purposes, the game, Koei Tecmo decided to make separate versions. There is a Blood Ties was also ported to the PS3 as well as the PS Vita and the PS4, but I've never been able to see Blood Ties in its all intents and forms on the console itself. Because usually when you look it up, you'll usually see Deception 4 the Nightmare Princess. One interesting feature is that her character can actually kick her opponents into a trap and humiliate them, whereas her power is much more subtle and sneaky. Very, very bloody and in violence in these games, but what do you expect from Koei Tecmo? They do a good job of bringing out dark and bloody games. And this is a game right here is only like 2.5 gigabytes. It's not a very big game. It's easy to put on your system. The Deception 4 for the PS Vita was only like 1,000 kilobytes. Sadly, they're all single player, so it's not like you can invite your friends and have them do some test out on your torture worlds, but for the price I got this, not too bad. But if I do ever find Deception 4 Blood Ties, I would get it, because it's technically the exactly same game as this, though. So you can play as both the princesses rather than just the one on Blood Ties. But that will conclude this very mini review of these entertaining games. I'll be doing another review later today.